Hello guys, Pezre here, and today we are doing the level cap to get to 99 on Final Fantasy XI. Welcome back guys. Okay, so today we're going to be doing the quest Beyond Infinity, which will allow me to get my character from 95 to 99. As I've mentioned before, I quit this game 8 years ago. And back in the day when I played it, I think I played it for around 4 years. So, yeah, there was a lot of unfinished work that I really wanted to do on this game. And being able to get my character back and all my items and all my jobs and everything has been fantastic. I would have been wounded had I not been able to get my character back, because that means I would have started afresh. But as you just saw on screen there, Night Owl, my brother, he's 75 Dancer and he did start afresh. So we've been playing 1 week. Now, I do just want to point out that I am recording over this footage because unfortunately when I recorded it at the time, my mic wasn't on. And I didn't seem to realise, I don't know why. But even still, it was quite a fun video. I did no research on this. All I knew is that I was going into a fight. My brother did do some research, but I asked him and he said he weren't going to tell me anything about it. I said I just want to go in for old time's sake and see what it's like. And that's what we did. And it was at this point I realised I needed to go and farm a seasoning stone.
2 hours later.
Okay, welcome back. So, yes, I went out and I farmed for a seasoning stone. And that's how you obviously start the fight. Any of you hardcore Final Fantasy XI fans out there that have done this like a million years ago, you will already know that. But I didn't. Like I said, I did no research. So I was recording that first part thinking that I'm going to go into a fight, I'm going to go for it. And yeah, it didn't quite go to plan. So here we go. I've traded the seasoning stone to the Moogle. And now it's just going to be like all fun and games. Let's watch the cutscene. Okay, so I did this late last night, and when I come into this part of the fight, just before we actually go into it, it gave me that Matt feeling. That feeling of accomplishing Matt for the first time. And back in the day, it was nowhere near as easy as it is now. Obviously, I know that you can get trusts out and stuff like that. And apparently you can fight Matt with trusts, and it's just crazy. But even still, I knew that I could bring my trusts out in this fight, which is what I was going to do anyway, because just by the fact that my brother was saying, oh, it's going to be a fun fight, I'm like, okay, I'll get my trusts out just in case. So yeah, my heart was beating at this point. I was like, oh my days, you know, like it was beating in my chest, and I just couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to be able to get this done. Literally just go in, kick his butt, and get out of there, and then I can just carry on leveling, get to 99, and then I don't have to worry about it again. So, here we go. I get out my trusts. Shatatu? I've never pronounced that properly. And then I decided to get a tank. A white mage. And I know already you guys are looking at this probably. If you've done this before, you're looking at me going, what is he doing? Alright? But at this point, I didn't know. I was just ready for the fight. So I got all my characters out. I'm buzzing. Okay. So I'm like, okay, I'm on the mic to my brother as well at the same time as this. While I'm recording, I'm talking to him. I'm like, okay, I'm going in. He's like, good luck, good luck. I'm like, yeah, I got this. So I sold sushi just to give me some extra damage. And I'm ready. I'm running to the battle ahead of me. And I'm thinking to myself, oh mine, I'm so excited. Come on, I can do this. I can do this. And there he is. He's only a little Lalafell. Little Taru. You know, how hard can he be? Well, I'll let you guys watch and find out. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, he's annihilated my trusts. That is not good. And I'm thinking, his health's not going down neither. And meanwhile, my brother's on the mic laughing. And I thought, it's alright, I'll keep calm, And I'm like, oh, come on, we can do this. And yeah, he did that. Absolutely kicked my butt. And I was like, oh wow. And my brother, in fact, even though he knew about the fight, was like, whoa, because he did get his characters to 99 and he has done this fight before, way back. And he says, I never remember it being that hard. So I'm like, okay, time to do some research. So I did some research, looked at what I needed, and yeah, it was more farming.
2 hours later.
Okay, so we are back, and I'm fully researched up. I realised that I made a few mistakes in that first fight, which you guys already knew that if you've played it before and you've already done that fight. So yeah, I went out and decided to find, get the items that I needed to trade in for the rabbit tails, because apparently that petrifies him and he doesn't hit you, which was quite a big surprise to me. And I think I definitely need him to not hit me, because as we saw in the first fight, that didn't go down too well. I will say this though, when I went out at the very beginning, after I did my research and found out what I needed to do, I went out and I looked at my merit points. I had 3 merit points. By the time I'd finished, I had 24 merit points, and that was just to get 3 tails. It was crazy. I was out for ages, but I wasn't going to give up. I wanted to make sure that tonight, or last night should I say, that by today, if this makes sense, I would be ready for leveling to my heart's content and I wouldn't have to worry about any more caps again. So this was quite late last night, but I was super determined. And again, still coming into the fight, knowing what I knew, I was still on edge. And that's what I love about 11. 11, even though they've made all these different changes and they've made it easier to level up, you've got your trusts, you've got so many cool things in place now, your teleports, everything is just so much more easier. So much easier. But that didn't stop the fact that my adrenaline was through the roof going into the fight for a second time. Even though I knew that I've got a lot better chance of defeating this guy now, I was still super on edge. And a week into this game, I am still loving it. It is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Like I say, my brother's playing it now. I've got another friend playing it. I'm in a cool link shell. Everybody's talking. Honestly, I'm so glad, so glad I was able to come back. And this time around, I'm going to be able to finish off the things that I never got to finish off. So let's get back to the fight anyway. I'm jabbering. So this time around, I got all my DDs out. I got a black mage, my samurai, a red mage. I just basically went all out. And the plan is this time to go in, use the tail on him. He should be petrified. And we'll just crack on with the fight and see where it goes. But like I said, I was still very nervous at this point. I'm just like, talking to my brother on the mic, and I'm saying, look, if I don't do this now, oh man, I don't know what I'm going to do. And he's like, look, just good luck, you should be alright. So yeah, here we go, running to battle for the second time. This is only the second time I've ever done this, and oh man, I can't even imagine what this fight was like before Trusts come out. Wow, it would have took ages, but obviously Trusts is an addition to the game to help players level up. So yeah, why not use them? That's what I say. So here we go. I'm getting my item ready. Even watching it back now is making me think, oh, and I know the outcome. So here we go. We start attacking it. Use the tail. And boom, there we go. He ain't moving. I'm just here. I'm just gonna beat on him. That is it. Just keep beating on him, beating on him, beating on him. Oh, but it feels so good. Not watching all my trusts die around me. But again, like I said, this game for me, oh, it's so good being back, being able to just do these little things. I know from what I'm hearing, there's the content at endgame is so much more better now. I did have a guy in the link shell actually and I was surprised he said it, because I've heard a lot of people slate the game because of the changes that they've made. Now, I'm not going to lie, I am glad that I was playing this game 8 years ago, because I was able to accomplish a lot of things the hard way. You know, like the airship fight, for example, in the COP missions. I literally did that legit. There was no level cap on it or anything, and I must have gone into that fight 15-20 times or more. I don't know. So yeah, it has changed, but the feel of the game is still there. I've played a week. I've managed to get my character up. I've been also helping my brother and my friend Sankosi level up as well, and do things, quests, missions. So I've not really gone like proper hardcore with leveling, because I probably could have got this done after about 2 days if I really, really wanted to. But there's no rush. I'm just going to take my time, enjoy it, soak it all in, get my characters up to 90. So I think, here's my plan. I'm going to get my Thief to 99. I'm going to get my Paladin to 99. I'm going to get my Dancer maybe to 99. My Samurai to 99. And in between all that, I want to jump onto Blue Mage and finish Blue Mage off as well, because that was only at 52, 53. Yeah, and that would be super cool. Like, Blue Mage is a job that I was always interested in, but I never got to finish. So yeah, honestly. And the cool thing is, because it is easier, I don't feel that pressure. Like, whereas before, the grind was so hard that you really had to throw hours and hours and hours and hours and hours into this game just to get anywhere. I don't feel like that now, so the pressure's off. I can just enjoy the game, level up, have fun, go and do quests, go and do missions. It's brilliant. And as you can see, I did the fight. You know, it's amazing what a little bit of research does. But it was super fun. It was really fun. And I just want to say thank you to my brother, who was just constantly cheering me on. You know, he was like, when that guy had like a quarter health, he's like, yeah, you got this, you got this. And I was like, yeah, so cool. But yeah, Final Fantasy 11, a great game, honestly, for gameplay. And I don't know what you guys will think about this, but me personally, I think gameplay, this game beats 14 all day long. Yeah, for the way the game plays, it's just brilliant, and it's great to be back. Thank you for watching, guys, and I look forward to putting out the next video. On that note, please subscribe. Don't forget, hit that notification symbol to stay up to date with all my videos, and then you get to view all this content as it drops. Take care, guys.